Well, I don't know if it is the flaw, but a flaw that I think does exist is the conception that many senior executives have about what leadership is about. And they believe, and I think that schools like my own might have helped them believe this, that they should be in the front, setting direction and figuring out how to pull people along. And I actually think in a knowledge-intensive economy, we have to think about leading in other ways and reconceive the role of the leader or the CEO and senior executives as the leader. And I did talk in my interview about leading from behind, but really instead of being the person that sets the direction, you're the person that creates the context in which you can unleash and then harness the talents of diverse others. And that actually means creating space, which often means you being someone who gets out of the way, even though you're very capable potentially of being in the front and leading from the front. If you do that, you're not going to create the space for other people. And it's very difficult to design that space in a way that people will actually be able to express their talents and passions. And that's where I think more the focus needs to be. Sort of the role of the leader as a social architect as opposed to the one who sets the direction or the vision and pulls and pushes people along. So I think that's the flaw. The radical solution to that, gosh, well, one thing is I think we all need to look at what role we've played in helping to lead leaders to think that way. I mean, as an academic, I certainly need to think about what we do when we teach MBAs about these things. And I also want to say that I don't think it was necessarily wrong. There was a time when that was very important, and it's a matter of emphasis. But now that you really are talking about the differentiator being the people and them using their brains and their creativity, I think we just have to have new models of thinking about how we do things. And so one piece is for us to do that. The other piece is the change piece of how do we look at who truly has leadership potential. We need to broaden our notions of who can do it, what the behavior looks like. And I think until we do that, we won't begin to grow a new kind of leader who will be more comfortable leading from behind as opposed to leading from the front.